What's up everybody, it's your girl MylaMarie. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm doing a review on the Gershion Polygel nail kit. This is my first time using polygel, so I'm pretty excited about this. This is what all comes in the kit. So you have a 100-180 nail file, little nail jewels, a top coat and a base coat, a slip solution, a little wax pen stud picker, and now I have two, so I'm excited. 2 types of nail forms, your Gershion instruction booklet, and a thank you card because I did purchase this with my own money. So you get the tool that you're going to use, the brush, and we have the 30 milliliter bottles. It was 6 of them that came in here. Yes, this is my previous set, sis. I know. If you want to see how I got this look, this was actually my 420 inspired nails. Go ahead and click that information card at the top, or you can go to my description. It's linked down below. I was actually very proud of that last set. With this part, of course, you want to gently take off any of the studs. If you have any studs on your nails, you want to take those off, and you also want to cut down any long nails that you still have. I cleaned my little nail drill bits with the acetone. I just wanted to kind of show that in there before I use it. And then I'll clean the glass that I put my acetone in normally. And so I'm gonna attempt to soak them off. I'll be using the little cotton rounds and these cute little clamps. So I put the acetone on there. I just took out 3 of the cotton rounds, and I put the acetone on the cotton rounds and soaked them. But first, I am just gonna file down as much of that product on my nail as possible. Not too much, because we're gonna be soaking. So you just want to file down until you get pretty much like a clear base. So file off all of the color. And for me, I also had to file off the bud that I used. Oh, now I actually have to say goodbye to that set. Goodbye, raw set. You were raw. Knee slapper. Ah! You see these? They're just little air pockets. You want to nip those off with your nippers or your nail clippers. Just clip them off, nip them off. Here's another. With this nail, I was actually able just to take off the whole thing, but trust me, it did not hurt. That's not something like I wasn't hurting myself, okay? And I don't want y'all to hurt yourself either if you attempt to do what you see me doing here. But just try to soak off. I mean, if you're not sure, you don't want to hurt yourself, so just soak them off. But it's gonna be a long time. It took a long time, or it's gonna take a long time, because when I initially soaked them, I soaked them for 20 minutes. I had to soak them for another 20 minutes, and they still weren't done. And then I was like, you know what, I'm not about to do this anymore. So I just decided to, because it was looser. They are looser, and they were better to work with. So I was able to nip off more. And of course, like I said, it wasn't painful, but it will be safer for your nail the longer you let it soak. But ain't nobody got time for that over here. So. And I worked backwards. So I want to point out what you should do is you should push your cuticles back first. You will see me do this after, in the footage is in order. Everything is in order that I did. Just kind of sped it up for you all and cut it up. So this is not a hour-long video. The process is backwards, but not the footage. So just go ahead and push back your cuticles before you file and buff your nails, your natural nails. Another thing I want to point out, figure out the cuticle bits, or the, you know, the small drill bits that work for your cuticle. You see I have this little line that I just could not get. It was bugging me, so I decided to use what was on the opposite end of the cuticle pusher, this little scraper. So I used the scraper for the remainder. I use my nippers to take off the rest, the excess skin. And the first step here is to clean and prep the nail. So I already did the buffing and filing. I cleaned the surface and dehydrated with this nail dehydrant. And then the second step here is to put on that base coat. I'm taking a little brush and dipping it in acetone to clean off the excess base coat, and I'm going to be curing that. Then I'm going to take these nail forms. I'm actually going to do majority nail forms today. I'm going to be taking the 70% alcohol and also the slip solution and working with that. This first color, I'm doing some swatches. This first color is number 1. This is number 2. Number 3. This is 4. Double 05. 006. I wish there was a 7, because then I could be like 007, you know. Anywho, I'm a cornball. But these are the colors. I really like that dark color. I'm gonna have to use that for something, because that's cute. I'm gonna be testing only my pinky with these particular nail forms. So you're supposed to put the polygel in the nail form and then glide it down and, you know, shape it out and pack it in the nail form with the tool that I'm using that came in the kit. I will be using everything from the kit, actually. I think the only thing I didn't actually use, because for some reason I couldn't find it after a while, like I didn't know where I put it. So that was the wax pen, so I just used my other wax pen that I had. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really like using the little nail form. Like, I like using the other, like, you know, dual forms. I like using those. I just felt like it would have lifted quicker with this, and it wasn't like sticking on my nail and staying in place while I was doing all this, and I had to keep pressing down. And however, I mean, if you put enough in there and get it, once I get a hold of it, I guess it'll be kind of cool. Because look, I mean, that was quick, you know. I just need to master it, that's all. For the rest of the look, I am going to be using the dual nail forms here. So just putting them on. I decided to be a bad and just put it directly on my nail. So the design I was going for this particular finger, for my ring finger was a single strip down the middle. I did that same type of thing with my last set, and I just really liked it. I honestly think that's going to be something that I maintain in all of my sets. Like, I just think it's going to be a thing for me because I really like that. Like, that's just so pretty, having the one strip down the middle. I just love it. So I'm trying to build on that, and honestly, what I would suggest to you all that are attempting to do this type of look, I would suggest putting a base layer of clear, like just the clear, because I did it in a weird way. Like, I put the clear on, like I put the one strip down the middle, and then I put the clear on the opposite sides. And I had to build it that way. I feel like it's just easier if you put a base layer of the clear, put the strip down the middle, and then, you know, build on that. I don't know. It would have just been better, and it would have been easier for me. And I just want to point out that I put the strip down, cured that, and then put the clear on, and cured that. And then I did my layers if I needed to. But I just cured in between layers. But just make sure you cure in between whatever you're doing so that you don't mess up your previous work. Just put it on there, get it how you like it, cure it. Put some more on there, get it how you like it, cure it. And repeat until you got it how you like it. So I did that for the rest of my nails. I just went ahead and put the poly gel on top, smoothed it down, and shaped it on the nail form. And I will say, it's decent to work with. Like, it's not too hard. Me being a beginner, it was pretty easy for me to work with. So it'll be easy for you to work with. I feel like it was easier for me to work with on top of my nail, and I just kind of like that. But what I had to do is put on layers. Like I said, I had to go back and put on layers for each of these nails. With this particular nail design, it was a little bit harder for me to do that the way that I did it. I did not include the footage of me putting on the second layer, or like the different layers I did, because I felt like that was just going to be too much and it would have been too long. So now all that is done. I cured that and I took off the forms. I'm going to wipe it all off with the alcohol. And this is what it's looking like so far. This is the thickness and everything. Like I said, I did go back and apply some more, because with the form it just kind of dipped down a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, and it just wasn't to my liking, so I did go back and add some more. But this is what I had. And then you're just gonna file them nails down, and file the sides, shape them, do all you need to do, hun, make them come alive. This is what I did in the middle of each layer. I did go ahead and like shape it as best as I could, just so I could shape onto a good foundation, I guess, with each layer. And then I buffed it, and just like I would have been done with it right then and there. But I just went back and put another layer on. But you know, I actually think I ended up putting on I think I put two other layers on top of this layer of poly gel. And this is what I came up with. I love the shape. I shaped the hell out of these. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put the base coat on. And for my particular design, I had to put the base coat on only a few. Like I did it a certain way, you'll just see. And I'm gonna be using this white color from, and I'll have that set linked below as well, from this set. And it's color 20 or 2, I think it's 20. I'll have it popped up on the screen somewhere. And in the description below, of course. And I'm gonna be doing a French tip on 2 of my nails using the Goldfinger detailing brush. I'm going to just clean up the excess polish. And I'm going to be using this rhinestone glue, putting that all over the nail. I learned this trick from Long Hair Pretty Nails to get my rhinestones and my studs and jewels to stay on my nail like literally forever. You just put it on, then you're going to put your top coat on, and then that's when you're going to apply your rhinestones. And look at these are just so pretty. And now I'm packing them in how I want. It's my favorite part. Doing the same thing on my middle finger and my thumb. I am putting the rhinestone gel where I want to put the rhinestones and then applying the top coat. Do not cure the rhinestone gel yet. You put it on there, and as soon as you're done putting that on there, you put the top coat on. Then you cure after you put the top coat and the rhinestones on top of that. You cure that. And you get these, they're so pretty. But thank you so much for tuning into this video. Please like, comment if you want to, share it if you want to, but definitely subscribe, honey. Bye.